Every day the man trained under a 5,000-meter waterfall, practicing his Tai Chi techniques. With just a casual strike, he could stir mountains and rivers. A light leap sent his inner energy blasting across the lake. In that moment, his years of training finally reached perfection. His master and junior sister came to celebrate his success, but amid the joy, his master suddenly brought tragic news. His older brother had met with misfortune. Without hesitation, the man bid farewell to his master and rushed home. At the family martial arts hall, a funeral ceremony was being prepared. It turned out the eldest son was beaten to death in a duel with a notorious thug. While the family grieved, the thug returned once more, mocking them arrogantly, claiming no one in the family was a match for him. He even brought a plaque with the words "Sick Man of East Asia" as a so-called condolence gift. The old master flew into a rage, challenged the thug on the spot, but was defeated in just 3 seconds. Now even more arrogant, the thug tore down the martial hall's plaque and split it in half with a single kick. The old master was so angry, he coughed up blood. The thug then drew his katana and offered 2 choices: either dissolve the martial hall, or he would wipe out the entire family. But if they crawled under his legs, he might consider sparing them. At that critical moment, the man arrived just in time. With a powerful kick, he sent the thug flying several meters. But just then, his father stopped him, holding him back, begging him not to act recklessly. The man was confused, not understanding why his father would stop him. The housekeeper explained gravely, the elder brother was already dead. If the younger son were lost too, the old master wouldn't survive the grief. But the thug accused the man of a sneak attack. The man burned with rage, vowing he could kill him with one hand. As he stepped forward, he saw his father had placed a blade against his own neck. With a cold voice, he warned his son not to make a move, or he would end his life immediately. Left with no choice, the man swallowed his anger and stood down. The thug, still smug, mocked him to his face. The father, desperate to avoid further bloodshed, offered a full compensation, handing over all the family's silver notes. The thug's eyes lit up, then pretended to let the matter go. He walked up to the man, mocking that even his father couldn't defeat him. So how could a mere junior stand a chance? The man clenched his fists, but his father pulled him back once again. Seeing this, the thug burst into laughter. He announced there would be a public arena match in 3 days. If they lost, the martial hall would be torn down. Without waiting for approval, he threw down the challenge agreement and left. 3 days passed quickly. The father prepared to attend the match. The man insisted on going with him, but the father knew how dangerous it would be, and refused to risk his only remaining son. He ordered the servants to keep him confined, threatening to sever ties if he dared to disobey. At the arena, the thug shouted wildly on stage, claiming he would defeat every opponent. Fighters from the audience couldn't resist. One after another stepped up, only to be taken down in a single blow. Every challenger fell without exception. The thug grew more arrogant, yelling for someone worthy of a fight. The father could no longer hold back, and prepared to go up himself. But the Martial Alliance leader stopped him, saying they couldn't let the family lose another member. Then took the stage himself. But after a few exchanges, he too was knocked down, coughing blood. Back at the household, a servant rushed in with the news. Hearing about the arena, the mother realized only the old master could step in. The man begged her, saying if no one went, his father would surely die. Moved by his plea,